Hey guys! So, tomorrow is October, and I'll be doing two different challenges. One, you can go over to Clutterbug, like the insect bug, Clutterbug. She's doing an October 30-day decluttering challenge. So, every day for 30 days in October, she's got an area of the house to declutter. They're as simple as under your kitchen sink. That's it. Just your Tupperware section. That's it. You get rid of like the ones that have the crusties or that don't have a lid or the lids that don't have a container. I mean, because like we've all got that. And then make it organized and what doesn't fit in the organized or that you just don't use or isn't even yours, get rid of them. Yeah, so her challenge is really pretty easy spots to declutter. She claims that it'll take like 15 minutes max. Depending on people's houses, it might take 25 minutes max if you need to take breaks, but they seem like they're pretty small, easy things. With Fly Lady, they're also doing a decluttering of paper clutter. Starts by getting all of your papers into one spot, and then you sort through them and you set up a system. This is like, I suppose, like a third challenge. Oh, my hand looks really dirty. Anyway, you start by getting all of your paperwork. You go room by room by room. If it's a receipt, a bill, some even Christmas cards, birthday cards. Even, I suppose you could even put photographs in that section if you want to. But you just start by going room to room to room and set them all in one spot. And then you go through those papers for, I think it's like 15 minutes each. You set action items, so like a bill that you need to pay. And then there's like a secondary action, which is something you need to file or shred, and then it just get rid of them type thing. So those are like the three areas for them. Something that still needs to get dealt with, something that needs to get put away, and something that needs to go away. And that's how you deal with them. So putting them away might mean scanning all those photographs or something like that. So that's a Fly Lady thing that's going on right now. If you guys want to go over to flylady.net, you can sign up for their emails. They send out a lot of emails. You get testimonials, which are people writing letters to Fly Lady, and you also get like the daily missions. So if you want to sign up for that, I mean, it's anywhere between 1 and maybe 6 emails a day, but they're kind of interesting. Pretty easy to delete if most of them aren't things that you need to remember. So you can delete most of them every single day. But if you don't like getting that many emails, that makes sense. And then my second challenge that I'm signing up for that I'm going to be doing is a push-up challenge. 100 push-up challenge for 30 days. So the goal is to every single day pump out 100 push-ups. So tomorrow is the test day, and I get 30 seconds or 60 seconds. I think it's 60 seconds, 1 minute. See how many push-ups I can do in 1 minute. And then every day after that, you get 100 push-ups in the course of the day. So I already wrote down the push-ups for that. So if I can only do 5 reps, I have to do 20 sets of those 5 reps. And I have about 5 hours from when I normally wake up to when I go to work. So at 20 sets, that means every 15 minutes I have to do another set. That's going to be intense. If I can get up to 10 reps, or if I happen to start at 10 reps, then that's 10 sets for the course of the day. That's about every 30 minutes. I suppose I could do push-ups at work too, like on my breaks. And that will kind of help space them out. But yeah, so that at the end of the day, you want to have completed 100 push-ups. That is through... On Facebook, there's a 30-day challenge coaching something. And the gal that leads it, her name's Teresa something. I don't remember. I'm terrible with people's names. But, yeah, but that's something that you could sign up for, too. They have different challenges. Some months, the fitness challenge is yoga. Some months, it's a walking challenge. Some months, it's a abs challenge. And it won't be just sit-ups. It'll be different types of ab workouts every day. So, yeah, there's all sorts of different challenges every month. So this month, October, starting tomorrow, I will be doing a decluttering challenge, and I'll be doing this 100 push-up challenge. And maybe doing some paper decluttering too, random days. Yeah. So I haven't taken my any of my ADD meds today. Really noticed it. Felt like I needed to sleep all day. I made myself some breakfast. I drank some tea. I got that done about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's now, I think, 7 or 8. I don't know. It's dark. It's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock dark, but I think it's really only 7 or 8 o'clock. I don't know. Yeah, about 8:30. So basically barely just started my day, but I'm ready to go back to bed. So the reason why I'm not taking my ADD meds this weekend is because I think that they're drying my sinuses out. So at least if I can on weekends, not take them and let my sinuses rehydrate. And that way, because when your sinuses get too dry, they're way more susceptible to germs and viruses and things like that. Fungus infections, germs and viruses. And I don't have time to get sick. I don't want to get sick. I absolutely detest getting sick. So, I figure that if I just kind of maybe push myself a little bit harder during the week and set some really menial goals for the weekends, then on my weekends I can go without the meds and make sure that I'm taking care of my sinus health too. Yeah, it's like dry all the way down my throat. It's terrible. So, yeah, my meds, super helpful. But not taking them is kind of part of my self-care right now too, so yay. Anyway, wow, my eyes look brown. Okay, almost green. They're really blue. Kind of. Anyway, can you tell I'm not on my ADD meds? 30-day challenges, not on my meds yet. Oh, something else. Figure I'll share this with you guys. So, get my meds out of the way. I had a squash that volunteered itself in my, a bin full of compost. Turned out to be huge. Like, this thing is, let's tip this thing up. This thing's from my belly button up to my collarbone. It's like, it's huge. It's huge. It was tipped over, this is where it was sitting on a cinder block. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know what color flesh it's gonna have. I don't know if it's like, I mean, it's kind of zucchini-esque. I don't know. It also has kind of a hard skin on it, like it might be a winter squash of sorts. Oh, my throat is dying. Too much talking. So that's another thing that I get to look into this weekend. Cut that bad boy open. So it's already Saturday night. I have tomorrow off. I start work 2 o'clock. I head into work on Monday. So that's what's going on. Yeah, so I talked to my meds doctor. I think that was the last video that I did, was that I was going to talk to my meds doctor. I talked to him. He said that one of the side effects of these meds is that people end up with dry mouth, but that it can dry out mucous membranes, which is, your mouth is a mucous membrane. So the fact that it's drying out my sinuses and then drying out my throat, he says that's not something that I've really ever heard of, but it makes sense. It's within the parameters of what could get dried out. So he said that if I felt comfortable reducing my dose or going off it on the weekends, that's fine. It's totally okay to not take my meds. I just can't increase them any more than what I had gotten myself up to. So, yeah. ADD meds, mystery squash, and 30-day challenges. All right. I'm going to cut this off. My throat is really, really tickling me. Time for some tea. Have a good night. Happy almost October day. All right. Night.